Hey theorists, it's your boy, back with another mind-blowing dive into the world of gaming, secrets, and maybe even a little bit of magic. Today, we're jumping headfirst into the Mushroom Kingdom, but not for the reasons you might think. We're not here to rescue Princess Peach or bake a delicious cake with a sentient star. No, today we're going off the map, venturing into the digital abyss. We're talking about the legendary Minus World in Super Mario Bros. Everyone knows Super Mario Bros. It's the game that launched 1,000 ships, rescued an industry, and introduced us to a certain Italian plumber with a knack for jumping. But hidden beneath the bright colors and catchy tunes lies a secret, a glitch, a doorway into the unknown, the Minus World. This isn't your typical bonus level, folks. This is a place where the rules of reality bend and break, a testament to the unpredictable nature of early game design. So buckle up, grab your trusty warp pipes, and get ready to explore the bizarre and fascinating world of Super Mario Bros.' most infamous glitch. The Minus World is a hidden level that players can access through a glitch in the game. It's an underwater level that seems to go on forever, with no clear way to escape. To get there, you need to perform a series of precise actions in World 1, 2. By clipping through a wall and entering a warp zone in a specific way, you can find yourself in this mysterious place. The Minus World is a fascinating example of how early game developers had to work within the limitations of their technology. The level is filled with strange and broken elements, making it a surreal experience for anyone who stumbles upon it. But why does the Minus World exist? It's a result of how the game's memory and level data are handled. When you perform the glitch, the game loads data from an unintended location, creating this bizarre level. The Minus World has become a legend among gamers, a symbol of the hidden depths and secrets that can be found in video games. It's a reminder that even in a well-known game, there are still mysteries waiting to be uncovered. So, the next time you play Super Mario Bros., remember that there's more to the game than meets the eye. Who knows what other secrets are out there waiting to be discovered? The Minus World is just one example of the many hidden gems in the world of gaming. It's a testament to the creativity and ingenuity of game developers, and a reminder that sometimes the most interesting parts of a game are the ones you least expect. So grab your controller, fire up your console, and dive into the world of Super Mario Bros. You never know what you might find. And remember, theorists, the world of gaming is full of surprises. Keep exploring, keep discovering, and most importantly, keep having fun. So, what exactly is the Minus World, and how do you even get there? The Minus World is one of the most famous glitches in video game history, a hidden realm that has fascinated gamers for decades. Well, my friends, it all starts with a little something called a glitch. Glitches are unintended quirks in a game's code that can lead to unexpected and often bizarre outcomes. You see, back in the good old days of 8-bit gaming, developers didn't have the luxury of endless lines of code or sophisticated debugging tools. They had to work within very tight constraints, which sometimes led to these quirky, unintended features. Games were lean, mean, pixelated machines, and sometimes, those machines had quirks. These quirks could be anything from graphical glitches to more complex bugs that affected gameplay. In the case of Super Mario Bros., that quirk lies at the end of World 1. 2. This is where the magic happens, or rather, where the glitch occurs. Remember that pipe that leads to the warp zone, letting you skip ahead to later worlds? It's a handy shortcut, but it also holds the key to accessing the Minus World. Well, with some precise timing and a little bit of wall-merging magic, you can trick the game into sending you to a place it never intended you to see. This involves a series of well-timed jumps and movements that confuse the game's code. The game tries to load the next world, but because of the glitch, it gets confused. Instead of taking you to the intended warp zone, it sends you somewhere else entirely, but because of the glitch, it gets confused. The game's code doesn't know how to handle this unexpected input, leading to a bizarre outcome. It tries to access a world with a negative world number, something that shouldn't exist. This negative world number is a result of the game's code being unable to process the glitch correctly. The result? The Minus World. This hidden level is a testament to the quirks and limitations of early game development, a surreal, glitched-out level that exists outside the normal game world. It's a place where the usual rules don't apply, and everything feels just a bit off. The Minus World is a fascinating glimpse into the unintended consequences of game design, a hidden gem that continues to captivate players to this day. Now here's where things get even more interesting. The Minus World, as experienced on the original NES version of Super Mario Bros., is actually an endless loop. You'll find yourself trapped in an underwater-themed stage, complete with Koopa Troopas, pipes, and even a castle at the end. But reach the flagpole, and guess what? You're right back where you started. But the story doesn't end there. Across the Pacific, on the Famicom Disk System, the Minus World takes on a whole new dimension. Thanks to the unique architecture of the Famicom Disk System, which used rewritable disks instead of cartridges, the Minus World isn't just a single level. It's an entire warp zone, filled with multiple glitched-out levels, each more bizarre than the last. We're talking about levels with impossible jumps, enemies appearing out of thin air, and even screens filled with nothing but gibberish. It's a digital fever dream, a testament to the power of glitches to create truly unique and unexpected gaming experiences. For most players, stumbling upon the Minus World is a fun little diversion, a chance to break free from the confines of the main game and experience the unexpected. It's like discovering a hidden room in a house you've lived in for years, filled with strange and wonderful things you never knew existed. But for a dedicated group of gamers known as speedrunners, the Minus World represents something else entirely, a challenge. These players aren't just looking for a casual stroll through a quirky glitch. They're on a mission to conquer it, to master its intricacies, and emerge victorious. Speedrunning, for the uninitiated, is the art of completing a game as fast as possible, utilizing any and all means necessary. This often involves a deep understanding of the game's mechanics, a keen eye for detail, and an almost obsessive dedication to shaving off every possible second from their completion time. This includes exploiting glitches, mastering tricky maneuvers, and pushing the game to its absolute limits. Speedrunners spend countless hours practicing, learning every nook and cranny of the game, and perfecting their techniques to achieve the fastest times. And when it comes to glitched-out wonderlands like the Minus World, well, let's just say things get interesting. The Minus World is a place where the rules of the game are turned on their head, creating a unique and unpredictable environment that tests even the most skilled players. Imagine trying to navigate a world where the very fabric of reality is unraveling. Every step you take could lead to a new and unexpected challenge, requiring quick thinking and precise execution to overcome. Platforms disappear and reappear at random. One moment you're standing on solid ground and the next you're plummeting into the unknown, forced to adapt on the fly. Enemies spawn in impossible locations. You might find yourself face to face with a Goomba in a place where no Goomba should ever be, adding an extra layer of unpredictability to your run. The laws of physics themselves seem to be up for debate. Mario might suddenly defy gravity, or the game's collision detection might fail, sending you careening through walls or into the void. That's the challenge of speedrunning the Minus World. It's not just about speed, it's about adaptability, creativity, and a deep understanding of the game's underlying code. It's a chaotic ballet of skill, timing, and a little bit of luck. Every move must be executed with precision, every jump timed perfectly, and every glitch exploited to its fullest potential. One wrong step, one mistimed jump, and your run could be over before it even begins. The stakes are high, and the margin for error is razor thin, making every successful run through the Minus World a true testament to a speedrunner's skill and determination.